So you've brought us something very old from a sports context. What do you have here?
It's a baseball team member's pin from the Washington Olympics Baseball Club. The Washington Olympics were members of the National Association of Professional Baseball Players. Washington only lasted a year and a half, 1871 and half of the 1872 season.
Okay.
And this was a player's pin from either 71 or 72. I'm not sure which year.
Okay. And how did you get this pin?
I bought this in an auction probably 35 years ago, before internet auctions, etc. It was a telephone auction.
Okay. Do you remember what you paid for it?
No, I really don't. Probably about $100.
So as you said, it's an early 1870s pin from an official baseball team.
Right.
This was at a time when players were still making the transition from amateur to professional. A lot of them carried listed jobs, so they'd be paid by their other job, and they'd make a buck or two here playing amateur, but really professional baseball. So there's an inscription here. What does that stand for?
It's OBBC, which is the Olympic Baseball Club.
Okay.
Kind of like a team member's pin to show that you were a member of the team.
It's exactly what this is, yeah. It's a nice piece. It's survived all these years. A lot of the players that formed the Washington Olympics from that time actually came from the 1869 Cincinnati Red Stockings, who went undefeated, phenomenal record, phenomenal team. What do you think it's worth?
I really have no idea.
At auction, I'd put a value of $10,000 to $15,000. I'd insure it for no less than $30,000.
All right. I'm a little surprised at that much, but very pleased.
It's a great piece.
Thank you very much.